Hafa everybody. We're coming to you live from the beautiful village of Inalahan. We are at the Inalahan Senior Citizen Center today with the GTA. Joining us today, we have Michelle from GTA. So something super exciting is happening and something super heartwarming. We were just in the back looking at the orientation. So for those who may not know, can you tell us a little bit about what's happening today?
Sure. So we're here in Inalahan today for our Mobile Manamco workshop. We started this a few months ago, first off in Minchechi. We actually just thought, how could we help our community? And it all started with an idea when I was at my mother's house and my mom said, you know what, I need help. I can't even see the font on my phone. I cannot access my apps. How can you help me? And that idea just kind of turned into something really special. And you know, as a telecom company, we want to keep our island connected, and that's really what our mission is, and to inspire our community. So what we did is we created the Mobile Manamco program. So we've already been to Mechechi. Our second one was at Agana Heights, and this is actually our third one. So we're really just making our rounds. What we found out is a lot of our Manamco don't even leave their villages. They don't leave their homes. They probably just go to the community centers. So we took our Smart Center team. We bring them with us, and we teach our Manamco how to use their devices.
Right. And I know you touched on it a little bit, but can you just kind of explain why this service is so important to provide to the community, most especially to our Manamco?
Sure, of course. And you know, whenever we talked to our Manamco, it really was during the pandemic where a lot of our grandparents they couldn't see their grandkids, they couldn't see their family, and so their families were gifting them with phones, smartphones that they didn't know really how to use. So what families did was they would download the apps, like they would have FaceTime, they would have WhatsApp, and then just teach them, okay, this is how you call. So a lot of them do have really nice phones that were gifted to them, but they don't know how to use it. So what we found out through this workshop is some of them even said their phones were broken, but by the end of the day we found out that they didn't have any prepaid load anymore. So it's simple things like this where, you know, our Manamco can really use the services, because some of them may live at home by themselves, some of them rely on, you know, connecting with family. And a lot of times is we even teach them how to put important emergency contact in their phone, how to just access like WhatsApp, how to also stay safe. Because what we also found is that our Manamco are so vulnerable to scams online. So what we're teaching them is just how to be very wary and aware when just talking to people online, or even just accessing on Facebook. Because a lot of our Manamco are also using WhatsApp, like Facebook and whatnot, right? So they click on things that they see. But our team here is really here to teach them not only how to use their devices, but how to stay safe as well.
Definitely, and what great lessons to teach, because I know that, for example, my grandma is an expert when it comes to Facebook, but you know, we're learning how to navigate, how to FaceTime, especially during the pandemic, like you said. So if you could also just run us through what exactly is the team taking them through? Like, are there specific lessons that they're teaching them?
So right now we're having Mobile Manamco workshops every other month. So we've already been up north. We were in the central side. Now we're down south. So what we're doing is we have our Smart Center team, and we actually ask them, what type of devices do you have? So our workshop, basically, we have a section for Apple and a section for Android. And so we have two different teams go out and then just really teach them how to use their phones. Because, you know, and when it was new to us as well, we didn't really know how to formulate a workshop and how to put this together. But then we knew that they either had a Samsung or an Apple, and then we just divvy it up and really just have an informal conversation, sitting with them, teaching them. We even have handouts that we're giving to them, how to attach to Wi-Fi, how to make their font bigger. And it's these little things that we're so used to our phones that we don't know that it's really important to teach our Manamco, such as font, right? Like, I remember changing the font size on my parents' phone, and they were like, it just made life so much easier because they could see a little bit better. And then also just connecting to Wi-Fi, or even like hotspot from their phone to their iPad. So it really just, as long as you set them up, you teach them that, they really don't have a whole lot of questions as long as they're already set to use their phone and their applications. But it's all also to teach them how to like set appointments, to set reminders and all that stuff. So we're really happy to be here in Inalahan, and we have 3 more coming up. We have Tamuning in July, then we have another one in Jigo, and then to wrap up the year would be Mangilao.
Awesome. Well, you beat me to my next question. I was just going to ask, when is the next Mobile Manamku? But it's so great to hear that it's happening so soon.
Yes, in
and
July.
yes, in July, super soon. So again, if you are a Manamku and you are interested in learning more about your mobile device, feel free to avail of the free workshops from GTA. Again, in July coming up. So Michelle, thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you so much for coming all the way down.
Anytime I get to be on my villa, I'm always happy. All right, so back to you guys. We'll see you soon at the next Mobile Manamku.
Okay, Destiny, absolutely fantastic job representing the South, living in the South, and being great. And you know, Michelle never lost it. She still got it. So former KUM employees doing really, really good things. And shout out to our friends at GTA making that available for our beloved Manamku. All right, we will talk weather when the hotspot returns right after this.